first date. I don't do that. I was like, I want to know who you is before anything. And as I'm talking, those shits in the table like,
movies went great. We decided to like go and get food, and we got food, and we sat in my car. We listened to music, we were talking, and
like 3 weeks. You know, she was alone though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie.
boy, and like, okay, it got so bad. It was to the point.
Significant other love language is important, so that way you know how that person receives and perceives.
And you're in a relationship, but we like sleeping together. We're in a situationship because we've already accepted.
This is the situationship talk.
It's Monday. Yes. And I got my crew with me. How are you guys doing today?
what's going on?
Good.
So everybody is here tonight. This is the season finale of season 2, guys. Season finale. So thank you for joining us and hanging out with us this season. So it's only right that we end the show talking about situationships, right? So we've covered a wide variety of things this season. So I found the article on NicoleBitchie.com that talked about is the situationships and do they keep you from experiencing healthy dating? So I think I want to start there. And Juanita, tweet, do you think that situationships keep us from experiencing a healthy relationship?
I think it can if you're with someone, say for an extended period of time, and then that person plans on having no type of commitment with you. So you're kind of just in limbo where you could put yourself out there to find a healthy relationship with someone that wants exactly what you want. So that's how I feel about that.
Okay. Yeah. Last page. What you think? What you got?
Excuse me. Basically, I think a situationship is something that should nobody be in. Stop entertaining situationships. Stop dealing with people who want the benefits of a relationship and acting like friends. Want to put friends on the title. Like, stop dealing with those type of people. People like that. I feel like y'all should just go on and mess around and go on about y'all business and stop wasting people's time. Point blank, period. Because there's people out there that really want to be fully committed and want to be in a relationship with somebody. And you got this person that come along. People, this person may really like you and stuff, but you're not. That other person's not reciprocating like the other person is. You find yourself pouring into that individual a lot more than they're pouring into you. Just stop doing that. Stop.
Okay. And
It got real. Like, Chad, who hurt you? No. But but no, you're right though. It can be very detrimental to someone's health if you're wasting your time with someone, especially if you know that you want a relationship, but you're settling for what that person is giving you, just because you get to quote unquote have that person in some way, is not healthy.
Right.
Now, if you're both in the same like position, if you both want that, then okay. If you're okay with if you don't want a relationship, you honestly are okay with that, then it's something you can continue short term. So you can get into a relationship with someone, even if it is that person or someone else. But it can definitely have people questioning their worth if they stay in that type of situation for a long period of time.
Okay. JT, what you got?
Man, I have to agree with everybody. Everybody kind of took everything I was gonna say. Like my brother last page said, man, you wasting people time, and that's the key opponent, because people are dedicated nowadays. You do have individuals who are very dedicated to the relationships, and you give them the mind frame that they in one. Half them don't end too pretty. They don't. Because people like to lead people, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think a situationship is the best thing. I really don't think that.
Okay, so you guys, sometimes I wonder why we got this show because y'all are so like brand new and Jesus
Not brand
found
new.
situ.
Who?
I'm
He
no
said we brand
situation,
new.
no situationships for y'all. Like I think they can be healthy, right? I think that
They can't be.
I think it's about people setting boundaries. It's something that I believe in, and I say all the time. If you are not looking for a relationship and you can get through that, I think that for that moment, that situationship, you can create the dynamics that you want because everybody doesn't want a relationship. I think that if you want a healthy relationship, you need to actually find a relationship. Don't try and
Yeah.
take the leftovers of, or somebody who's telling you, like I've met people who've said, I don't want a relationship. And then you'll meet these people and they're like, well, I think, and I'm like, nah, he said he didn't want no relationship. So you're trying to build healthy
True.
relationships in
True.
situationships because the person already said they didn't want a relationship.
That's
So,
true.
if you want something that's healthy, you've got to go in the direction of you have to be with someone who wants a relationship,
Yeah.
Right. That's why I
right?
say it can be detrimental. It can be detrimental if you are that person that think you can buying time to that person to fall for you, or that
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but you think that your pussy is special or your dick is special, and that it just magically gonna want that person to be with you because y'all are having sex. That's not how it works. It does not work like that.
And I'm a victim of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm a victim of falling for somebody in hopes that they get with the program
Mm.
But why? Like,
and with them 2 3 months.
why?
I mean, I'm giving them the best of me, and I felt stupid. You know what I mean? I'm giving you the best of me, and it's not even going anywhere. What am I doing? That's
But
what
did
I
they
had to think
ask
to
for that?
myself.
Right? But did
They
that
they
person, did
they
they
were
sign
giving
up and
me
say that?
they were giving me the same energy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm. Okay.
But it was like, okay, we giving each other the same energy. We around each other every day and all of that, and you still want the title friend.
Can
So
I
it
tell you
just
something from a woman's perspective? Just because I talk to you every day, just because you think I'm giving you 100, I could be giving you like 55. And I could be giving like three other people that same 55. I'm just better at my 55 than some of the other women you've been with at 100. And that's just me as a woman being honest with you who tends to, in my past life like
No, I've seen it
situationships.
happen. I've seen it
Yeah,
happen.
I
Women are
can
very tricky.
yeah, I could have three boyfriends and you wouldn't know for a while until, I went to work my five jobs and then it may show my busyness. But like,
But it's
so,
but it's different when y'all literally hang out with each other every single day. If you ain't at that person's house, they at your house.
Yeah.
and he's at my job. Did you know who was at my job during the day when I was on my lunch break? Who brought me lunch? Do you know who I went to happy hour with before I got home? Do you know where I went when I left your house? Because I don't stay at your house because we don't go together. See what I'm saying? Like, we need to basically what I'm saying is like, and it's not, let me be clear, right? Because people watch clips, it's not that you did anything wrong. I just think we need to be more verbal in our conversations of where things are going and not assume that somebody is giving you your best because they're hanging out with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
What do
no
y'all
longer
think?
assume. We're gonna figure this out. If you don't want what I want, then we're not compatible. And we ain't got to keep doing this.
So how do you
But
determine if they want what you want?
I'm gonna listen to what they say. A lot of the crazy thing is, a lot of times people will tell you exactly how they feel about you. A lot of times they will tell you. Now granted, they'll tell you in a sugar coated way, but you can, if you're able to like take in what they're saying, you're able to understand exactly what they're telling you, and you have to be able to accept that. What you assume it is that if they like, you're so great to hang out with, they never say we together. They never say that we're dating. I enjoy this. What is, and they be very vague. That's telling you something.
The problem I have is the ones that leave you false hope. You know what I'm saying? They leave you false hope or give you that sense like, oh yeah, this is possible. You know what I mean? And then you got people that stick around for that particular reason because this person that gave them a reason to believe that, oh yeah, I could see us being together. And then when it get to a certain time, they still not ready, or they just decide to, oh yeah, I thought that's what I wanted, but I'm not ready.
That
Uh,
goes to the we're
it's
not
like
compatible.
but it's like you're emotionally abusing that person at that
They
point. You
are.
know what I'm saying?
They definitely are. But that's when you got to realize you're not compatible. If someone words no longer match their actions, that you're not compatible with them if it doesn't coincide with what you want. Which I
Yeah.
know is hard. I'm making it seem like it's simple. It's not simple at all. But it's just, I mean, life is hard. So we all got to start picking our battles, especially with the people that we let in our lives, in our bed, in our atmosphere. So it's like, it hurts. It hurts to cut people off, especially someone that you have imagined a future with. You have pictured this life that you all could have, and is what you always wanted. But they're not giving you that. they're not they're not there. You're there, but it's not there.
Yeah.
And I've had to learn through like therapy and just talking to like experiencing other people's situation, realize, yeah, that's not if we're not compatible, it's okay. I'm gonna be upset, but I'm gonna get over it because I've gotten over it 1,000 other times.
JT, come on with it. What you got?
Uh, man, they setting the stage on fire right now. Uh,
Wish we had like a little flyer. What is give her flame?
yeah, y'all setting the stage on fire, man. I don't know how to respond after all that. I don't. I'm gonna be honest,
I'm
Candy.
sorry. I'm
You
sorry.
good? You good? You being you? I don't know. I don't know
Sweet,
how
you
to
got
respond.
something to add? Okay, so
And then
before
you
we go
on
to our
mute,
next,
Juanita.
the just so to roll off of that, Marcus said something that I believe in personally. Like, stop imagining, and right, if people don't use words to tell you, I like you, I want to be with you, I want to be in a relationship with you, they don't want it.
Yeah.
They enjoy what you give them for right now. And I think one of the hardest things for most people is understanding how to enjoy the moments
Well,
and
them
move
words
on.
don't them words don't mean nothing if the actions don't match. Going back to what I am, man.
Right, but most people aren't giving you those words in that order on a regular basis. Like, if you watch their behavior, you watch what they do, they're showing you where they are with you.
I don't know because it's some people that like last page said that emotionally abuse people. I know people that done showed somebody the world and still had them thinking that they was the world, but still had another life over here. Words don't mean nothing to me no more because it's a lot of actors out here. I hate to say it, it's a whole bunch of actors. Somebody can be in your bed right now, and as soon as they wake up in the morning and go to work, they got a whole nother girl waiting for them right then and there. And she don't mind
Mm-hmm.
Monday through Friday. She don't mind being
Mm-hmm.
there. So people
That's
like
true.
best, yeah. So
Yeah.
words, mm-mm,
No words for you, all action. I
all
think
action for me.
it's a combination of the two. Okay, so that's healthy relationships, right? We're saying stop picturing it, take accountability for your part in the actions. So AM kind of mentioned this earlier about the damage, and last page said it is emotional. He feels like it's emotional abuse to that person. So one of the things this article talks about, and if you guys want to read the article, check the notes on the show. The link to the article is there for you. Emotional damage was something that the writer of this article mentioned in her piece. So, has anybody experienced emotional damage coming out of a situationship or even a unhealthy relationship?
Yeah, I've experienced emotional damage. Like uh I've experienced verbal abuse from a woman. You know, she was verbally abusive. She didn't know how to talk to a man. She was never taught to know how to talk to a man properly when things get heated. You know what I'm saying? She always felt like it was necessary to get out of character, or you know constantly hit below the waist. You know what I mean? Some things you can say to a person that you can't come back from. You know what I mean? And she was good at doing that.
I
With
mean,
those
aren't
type of
we
people,
supposed
they
to
get
hit?
one. They
But
get
aren't we
one.
aren't when we swing it in an argument? Ain't we supposed to like fight? Like, are there
No.
like what is below the? I mean, I'm asking for the people.
Below the belt
Like,
is
what
something
is
that
below the belt?
is something I told you
And
that
you
I'm
use, yep.
insecure.
I just took the words out of
Insecurity.
my mouth. When if I tell you something and you use it as ammunition, that mean I can't trust you no more. And that go back to
Yeah.
words. That go
Yeah.
back to the word. If I trusted you with something that's dearly to me that make me feel some type of way or something that puts me back a past trauma, and we argue and that come out your mouth, yeah, I can't deal with that. I dealt with
Mm-hmm.
it. I literally had a
I
dude tell me, "I'm glad your daddy died."
You know, and that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? That's
Yep.
messed up. You know, and women say some real cold
ooh,
stuff, and they, you
Women
know,
do.
they have no regards behind it. You know what I mean? So a lot of women won't even apologize for a lot of things that they do. They just
Nope.
constantly try to justify it. And it's
But
sad.
but you shouldn't have did this to me. Damn, but you took it that far.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
I'm not even about to be biased. 90% of it is women all the time. I'm not even about to be biased. I can't think
About
when
below
we
the belt, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Below the
When it
that's
belt
comes
is
because
to
we
below the
95%.
waist, yeah.
It's a
that's
yes,
because
woman.
we outthought
Yeah.
y'all. We thought about it quicker than y'all, and y'all like realize we like build up
No.
ammunition.
no,
No,
Oh,
no,
I do.
no.
I build up
It's
No.
ammunition.
see, but
No.
I
that's
build.
not
I
good.
wouldn't
That's
say
you
not
might
nothing
do
like
that
good,
that,
too.
Candy.
but
That's not good.
it's a learning, right? Who I am today is not who I was at 25. At
Yeah.
25, I light you on fire. I talk about your mama to your daddy. Head like if you because again we and I absolutely agree that it's inappropriate to make certain statements, right? Like
That's damn near
uh
unforgivable. The
It
daddy
is
being
dead,
unforgivable.
that's damn near
yeah, that's
unforgivable.
that's absolutely like calling a man a bitch ass n-word. Like I've learned that is like one of those I hit you in your nuts type things. It took me
No,
a
that ain't
while to
that
learn
bad.
that. For
That ain't
some
that
Sad.
men,
bad.
No,
for
that is
some
bad.
men,
To
Mm,
me,
for
to
some
me,
men it
that's
is.
bad. To me, that's bad.
Yeah, I
Because
think that's bad. Or if
you
you
got a
mention
lot of
penis
men.
size,
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that too.
I,
You got a
I ain't
lot of
worried
men.
about. I ain't worried about
Right.
that.
But you got a
even
lot of
if it's
men.
not true,
But
you
it's
you
sad.
make
But
you
it's sad though,
even
because
if you I'm sorry, even if you think your penis is big, I used to be able to tell you now when I got mad. Because I can come up with
I like Future said, you still on my hit list. It don't even matter at that point. I
Hey,
don't
I'm talking
care.
about
That's
if you
cool.
if the person is close to you. I'm not just talking about somebody
Oh,
you
I
just
was
messed
say
with.
I don't care. You can say
Uh-uh.
your
Yeah,
penis
I was
all
yeah,
just
day.
like
gonna say.
like when y'all get into it, or maybe y'all about to break up. I mean, you can come up with some stuff can tear
To
somebody
say.
down to say.
But I'm
And
talking
it's
about
usually if you
this.
usually if you tell a man about his penis size or his sex or something like that, that usually gets him. That break him right on down. Yes, it
It
will.
To the
depends.
knees.
Because
To
I
the
don't think
knees.
not these brothers, but bitch
Ain't
ass
no.
nigga really hurt y'all
Oh,
You know,
feelings.
you may not
I'm
act
not
like it bothers you, but
I'm
you
not
really
gonna
think like, okay, was
Listen,
she?
You
and
don't
it's the
know
bitch
now.
I'm
part
not
of it.
gonna say it hurts my feelings, but I've never had I would never deal with a woman that comes to me with that level of disrespect. I'm not gonna
Right.
call you out your name. You know, do you see what I'm saying? I'm not
Hmm.
I
finna do
feel
that.
so
it's the call
respect.
name.
Right.
It's
And
all in how
respect.
it's all in how you deliver, all in how you coming to me. If you come to me with that, okay, be prepared to have a taste of your own medicine. That's all I gotta say.
And then
And
that's
see
when they
here's
fall the victim.
Oh,
and
oh,
see
I
here's the
can't
thing.
believe you
I
said
can't
that.
believe you said that.
See
Yeah.
here's the thing, right? When you hurt people, and I think that's the thing that we all have to learn.
They try to hurt you back with words.
Right. When you hurt
Hurt
people,
people.
Hurt
Yeah.
people,
right,
hurt
because
people.
you don't know how
Yeah.
you hurt them. So one person is coming for you and whatever they think, and that's why women a lot of times tear up people's,
Yeah.
they say black men come with a trash bag and a PlayStation. Like that's why they tear up stuff.
I'm
Like
not
As
gonna
long
play.
as it's a five.
Nah,
tear
but
up.
that's
That's why
real
they knock
though.
out windows. Like literally, because you have to look at the
God.
fact that you did something to somebody else and they're getting you back how they know how, right?
No, it's
That's my defense mechanism. That's not how I
I
know
had a
how to
friend,
fight you
man.
back.
I had a friend that would do that. She would be like, people would like try to go below the belt. No, no, baby gonna take it to the grave. Baby gonna hurt your feet. Baby, no one in your entire life is off limits. And I was like, and I used to, and we had a conversation. I said, you know what? people can, and she said people used to get upset with her when she used to retaliate. And I was like, people can't determine how you react to their bullshit. They can determine how you react to something they did to you. So don't do things to people because you never know how far they're going to take it to get you back. Because some people are crazier than what you think you're. You think you're crazy, you can meet someone that's worse.
You see what happened to
And
Megan
they,
Thee Stallion?
Anyway, struggle love. Struggle love. He's not gonna get us canceled tonight.
What happened to Megan Thee
What
Stallion? She got
happened?
shot?
I'm lost.
Struggle love.
You got shot in
the
the
shot in the
foot.
foot. Oh, the shot
Oh
in the foot.
yeah.
Talking about
So-
Tory Lane's shoe size and got shot in the foot. See?
Something wrong with y'all.
So we've talked about the emotional damage, y'all. Marcus says he's never had his property damaged. Listen,
That's good.
That nigga lying.
That's good.
listen.
I've never done any type of property damage either. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that.
I've had my
I've
problem.
never taught. I've never had.
I've never done that. I've never like slashed tires or don't. I've never done any stuff like that. I probably should have in a few situations.
I done had it all
And the
done
one,
to me.
and look, the one that damaged my shit was a Libra.
Oh, I've never damaged anyone's property. And I've never had my property damaged.
Well,
Me either.
let's
Well, no, I
just
take
say,
that back. My ex did slice my tire.
see,
Damn.
A dude slicing tires.
I've had my tires.
Yeah.
I've had my tires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a bitch. That was a bitch boy.
That's a bitch move.
Yeah.
At least throw a
I
rock
just
in
thought
the
about that was like a long time ago.
That's
Yes,
the
he
one
did.
you
He
call
sliced
a
my damn.
bitch.
Sliced my tire.
Listen, the adult me, right? And I always say that I don't condone it, but for those women who are willing to take those charges and go knock windows out, slash tires, and pull up on it, I salute you. I salute
seen
y'all.
that.
I ain't got it in me.
Somebody,
They get mad.
Some girl threw a brick through this nigga car windshield here in my apartment. No police ever came. He didn't know. He didn't know till like late at night. And I think it been busted. It's glass everywhere. They put the glass in nothing. I felt so bad for him.
Damn.
I don't know what he did, but he won't do it no more.
Well, I mean, and sometimes they life lessons, right? We have to. You cannot
That's
play
an
with certain
expensive one.
people. Yeah,
That's an
and
expensive
certain
one.
people like controlling our emotions are things that are not taught. Like we don't take classes young to control our emotions. We don't teach our kids that you're gonna get your heart broken at some point in your life. This is how you like. There's no playbook for these things, so people are learning as they go, and sometimes you don't even know that people can take you there. So that emotional damage, we're going into struggle love, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who got a struggle love story? Who's ever had a struggle love, like where the whole relationship was a hot mess?
So toxic relationship.
Toxic, yeah.
Toxic, poor.
Oh, I talked to someone that we used to argue every day about little small stuff, and the person didn't think that was wrong. I mentioned it to them. They were like, so it'd be about little things.
I used to
Every day? We have to argue every day. No, it's every day, but you can go.
You should, okay, my bad. I thought you were still talking. I had a chick that I used to talk to years ago. We used to argue all the time, and every time we argued, we had sex after it. It never failed. It never failed. Because we would argue, call each other out a name, and then she'd be like, come over. And I go over. And we used to do that shit all the time. And one time I just got tired. I was like, bro, this is not getting nowhere.
Clapping them cheeks.
Clapping those cheeks.
Shame.
Yeah.
Shame.
Last page, struggle
That's
love.
Well, the struggle love I had, we both lost our jobs, and we ended up having to get temp jobs together, and we worked at like the same temp job together, like just temporary until we were able to get actual legit job. Like I don't know, it was like everything just like started going downhill around that time. It was just all bad, but we made it work though. You know what I'm saying? We definitely made it work. Bills got paid, condo did get missed. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a big struggle around that time. It definitely was, but we made the
so
best
your
of
struggle love wasn't emotional, it was financial struggle.
It was financial.
It was financial struggle.
Yes.
Struggle love is
Financial struggle love.
Right. I would say I was in my early 20s. I was in a toxic relationship with children's father. And at that time, I didn't realize it was an abusive relationship because I would say we fighting. He hit me, I hit him back. So I considered us fighting, right?
Mm.
So my sister's like, that's domestic violence. Like nobody should be putting a hand on you. But I always thought that an abusive relationship is the woman all in the corner bending down and the man hitting and she's screaming. But
I don't mean to
I'm like,
laugh,
no.
but
No, that's how you see it on
that's bad.
TV. But I'm like,
That's
no,
how they
he
show
hit
it on
me.
Yeah.
TV.
He hit me,
Yeah.
I hit him back. So I consider that we was fighting.
Y'all both abusive to each other.
Y'all both are
Well, no,
right.
if he hit
Get
me,
on
I would
each
hit him
other's
back. So
ass.
I didn't consider it. I didn't think I was in a domestic violence situation.
You
I
just
just thought
fighting.
we were just fighting.
Fighting
said,
your
"Fuck it,
partner
get out
is
there then."
domestic violence. And
Right. See,
right.
it was crazy because like he hit me, I hit him back. And on TV, when you see domestic violence, the man is hitting on the woman and she's balled up
Yeah.
crying. I'm like, nah, he hit me. I pick up something, hit him back. So we just hitting each other. So yeah.
Hey, Juanita,
But,
I can't see
Marcus
why
Green
he
ain't
as
the
a
kid's
fighter.
father, is it?
no, he's not.
I am not finna play with you.
I'm
Hey,
about to, I'm about to
hey,
record this shit.
hey, but the
Why I
piggy,
gotta
but
be
the
cute?
But
piggy
yeah, so
back
I didn't think it was. I didn't think I was in a domestic violence relationship until I realized that's exactly what it was. I just said we was fighting.
Yeah, I've done that too. She got on my nerves. I just like tug her or something or whatever. And if
You
I
used to
said,
mush
or
her
if
face or some shit.
I used to just mush her like like tug her like.
That's
And then she mushed you back or something.
I used to just like bully her ass, you know what I'm saying? And she'll take something and like whack me upside my head with it or something.
There goes your toxic situation right there.
Yeah.
See,
That's-
and you
I just
said,
said we just
That's
fighting.
sugar love.
see, and then see, like last page, you push your hand in my face. I'd try to smother you in your sleep in my 20s.
See,
Like,
look, y'all are toxic as
listen,
fuck.
First of all,
I
y'all,
literally
last
my whole
page hand big as fuck.
I know.
Your hand
I was
big
looking
as
at that.
fuck.
Like, that's
You
a
cover the
physical
whole
abuse.
motherfucker face and just mush it.
I get like my whole fiance, the whole relationship was a struggle. Like struggle. Like that's why I had to get out. Like I'm not about to be struggling financially. We toxic as hell together is what I need to say. Y'all remember the house phone?
Mm-hmm.
I tried to bust him in the head with the house phone one night. Like I literally had to walk out of my house and walk down the street to the payphone to call my sister come pick me up because I had made up my mind that night. I was like, if I stay here, I'm gonna hurt him.
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna kill him. Like I had and that's why you sometimes, as I tell people, it doesn't matter how much you love people. Sometimes you got to get the hell away because y'all are just not good together. Because 1 minute, like Juanita said, we fighting. You hit me, I'm trying to knock your head off with the phone. I'm picking up stuff in the house. I'm chunking it at you. I'm chunking knives at you.
Yep.
I got to go. And then as JT said, then we having sex 21 times a week. Like it's just a whole level of
good, boy.
it was a whole level of insanity. Like,
He's taking it
right now. I'm thinking like, what in the world was I doing?
Right, because the thing is, some people have loved you to death.
Push button.
I don't know nobody love me to death. I tell people, please do not love me to death. Okay.
Yes.
Y'all fighting and you have ended up being loved.
But you know
death.
what it was for him, that as you get older, and as Juanita said, it took a girl that we went to high school with getting shot by her child's father for me to call him and be like, that shit is called domestic violence. Yeah. Like never, ever, ever again, will we engage in that type of behavior, because in your 20s, no one tells you, like she said, I wasn't getting beat up. I didn't have no blood. He never hit me in my face, but it would always be, he would be doing passive aggressive stuff that would set me off. But in his mind, as we got older, he was just like, he felt like that's what he needed to do for me to show him that I loved him, because that was his understanding of love. And so it's, as we get older, and the reason that I like to have these conversations is so that there are young girls out there understanding that, baby, if y'all fighting, it's called domestic violence. It's not called fighting. It's domestic violence.
In Mississippi, they both go to jail now. So
in Texas, they will too.
That has stopped. It's domestic violence for the both of you, since you're both fighting. Yeah.
It's domestic violence. You'll go to jail.
Juanita would have been.
No, I'm serious. It was crazy because that was our whole relationship. I mean, And I really did. Okay, let me say this crazy story. Y'all gonna think this is crazy. So one time we were fighting, right? And he had like pushed me or did something. You remember those old wooden spoons and forks that people had on the walls?
Yeah,
Yeah.
them
Yeah, the
slave
big
ones.
one.
Yeah, the slave ones.
Yeah.
So I had took that spoon and clocked him upside the head. And it put a gash on his forehead. So he called the police. But he had hit me first. So I got arrested.
You got
It was matter of fact, it was New Year's Eve.
Hey, Marcus said what I was just about to say. He still shot the club up at the end of the night.
Right.
And
Y'all
I
still
got
make it
arrested.
They
too.
But
got
I'm like, but he hit me first. And so after that, I was like, and I think I was probably like 22, 23, and I spent
Just thinking about it, he hit me
I would
first.
have been mad. I would have been
God
because
damn.
mad.
that was what we did. He would hit me or push me, and I push him, hit him back. So I never really considered it domestic violence until I got older and realized I was in a domestic violence relationship.
Hold on, Wani, I
Man.
got a question. Did you ever hit him first?
I probably did hit him first after a
You probably
while,
slapped him at one
Yeah.
point in time. She probably slapped him at one point in time.
but
Women
it was
slap.
so toxic that that's just. I think that's just how it was, and it was really crazy that I think about it now. But
Oh,
yeah, it was domestic violence, and I consider we just fighting.
And I tell everybody now, tell women now, keep your hands to yourself. Like if
Yep.
there's anything that I can share with you, because I've been that person, right? Like you said, slapping people. I remember I found a condom in the house one time, like
Yep. And
went
slap him.
stupid. Like now that I look back, I should have just packed all my shit. Like really, in
And
the
just
end, what I
walk
did to
away.
you hurt you more than anything is when I packed all my stuff up and you came home and I was gone. That was the dagger. And that's all
Yeah.
that I would tell. Like that was the final dagger. I had all I could take, and I knew that I was going to jail. And you can't have domestic violence on you and have a career. They check,
mm-mm.
they
They
check
check
you. You
that.
can't work with kids. You can't. So there's just so many things that I learned in my 20s. Praise God that He was good to me. Like literally, that's my hallelujah moment. But I would just tell women like Juanita said, it is domestic violence, ladies and gentlemen. Like we need to
Yeah,
learn how to deal with our anger differently. And most of all, we need to learn how to go away from people who bring that level of
Yeah.
frustration out of us because
Right.
it is unhealthy.
Right. If I'm thinking about hitting you, we don't need to be together because I don't hit people I like.
At all.
I have
Sure.
never hit a person that I actually like on purpose. I've never. If I hit you, you have reached a level of me no longer liking you, me no longer
Yeah, I
wanting you
don't
around
like
me.
you. You irritate me. You get on my nerves. Why are you in my face?
But see, it's just those things like so I'm a minds type person, right? So it'll be stuff like my phone is erased. All my contacts in my cell phone are gone. You done got a hold of my phone and you done deleted everything in my
That's
phone.
petty.
that's
That's
So
petty.
that's petty.
it's just like you messing with my stuff. Like, what would you do to your siblings if they were messing with your stuff? I'm coming for you. So it's just like people, we have to work on pushing buttons. Like we push buttons and then we allow people to push our buttons. Now I'm kind of like, I'll just leave. Like that's
Let me
that's what gets us to that.
let me ask y'all a question though. It might be a little off subject. Have y'all ever wanted somebody who didn't want y'all, and the ones who want you, you don't want them?
That's
Yeah, you
all the
do. Yeah.
time.
Yeah. That's life. Yeah,
That's
that's life.
normal.
It's
That's
not.
normal.
It's not a good feeling
It
sometimes.
isn't.
Though.
It's like, yeah. It's like the never could be two people like the cereal, no milk, no sugar.
No,
But yeah, and speaking of which, it's crazy because as some years ago, people would say, well, you know what? Maybe you're just too picky. You if he like you know, see what he's talking about. Well, I tried that too, and it didn't work. So so I stopped doing that. I'm just gonna like somebody because they liked me
Yeah.
situation. I
yeah.
think it has to be that
Mutual.
doesn't work either. And
No.
just sometimes you see a lot of guys will say, oh, if you weren't looking for the perfect person or the person to look like this, he got to be tall. And I said, well, this is the thing. Would you want me to be with you if you knew I wasn't attracted to you? I mean,
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that don't even make no sense. You know that I'm not attracted to you. Like when you come to kiss me, I'm like that. So why
That's what I'm
do I?
saying. I
You're
be
attracted to me, but I'm not attracted to you, and you're okay with that?
That's
Yeah.
some stalking
like
shit.
I be
Hmm.
disgusted. Like when guys hit on me, I be fucking disgusted. I'm like, you're fucking disgusted. This is horrible. Women like you like I don't want you. I be disgusted. Oh God, I be making the same face my husband just made.
Woo.
Like I be
Hey,
disgusted.
I be
I be fucking
Right.
disgusted.
I would
They
be
really be
disgusted
shot.
too.
They really be shooting they shot at you.
What?
Yes, unfortunately, it's weird.
It's weird.
I mean,
Yes, I think it's very
granted,
weird.
she's still a woman, but
Men like that challenge,
But
LP. You know that.
but my thing
yeah,
is,
yeah.
That's like a new level to reach to some men. If I turn a woman back,
Dudes be having studs and sneaky links.
hey, I swear,
why are
What?
you attract? Okay, why are you
I've
attracted to
heard
a
that before.
my
They
right,
do.
homeboy.
right? No, that's true. Why are you attracted to a woman that's shopping the same section as you with a fade? You go to your same barber.
I don't
I
know.
don't
I
care.
question that.
That stuff about underneath the
But you
clothes
still
shit
a
is
woman
bullshit.
though.
Cause she wearing boxers.
She's
She
still
going
a
and
woman
shopping
when the
and
clothes
What's
fucking.
come
what's
off.
what's under them boxes?
But what is attracting you to underneath it? You can't get underneath it. You have to see her with clothes on. You have to be like, oh, I want that with clothes on, and she got on male clothing with male haircut. That's gay. People are like, why you mean that's gay? That's gay. If you first saw her and everyone thinks she's very masculine and there's barely any feminine aspects about her, and you think she fine, that's gay. You
But
think
at,
Oh
the
but
no,
masculine
AM,
appearance
I
but
is
think
AM,
attractive.
it'd be the ugly
AM, you
studs we be
do
talking about.
AM, you do have
The
feminine.
one that look
See,
like
you are
Boosie.
not like
No, no,
you are not extremely masculine. Like
I
you
know that,
are, so
but
you could.
in my
I can.
pictures, or you can tell me on Instagram, you know me,
I
but I'm
know
talking about in
you.
pictures. What picture I got that make him be like, oh, she a fine woman, like, oh,
Well,
she's
you're
so
not.
feminine, she's so like
But
nothing.
they're
I
looking
don't person feel like
But
that.
you're
I
not an
don't.
ugly woman. You know what I'm
That's what I'm
I'm
saying?
not ugly,
saying.
You don't look
So
like Boosie.
right,
Exactly.
like you ain't got the hard,
but
you
y'all
ain't got the
act like
real hard stud
So
face. You
would
know what
you
I'm
y'all
would
act
you be
like
attracted to
man.
someone that okay, JT? Would you I don't even know the proper term to the stud.
Would you be attracted to a stud? Now,
Me?
that's the
Right.
right question.
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
What? I done seen some badass studs. What you talking about?
Hell yeah. Like that one
Something's wrong
stud.
with y'all.
JT, you
Something's
know
wrong
who
with
I'm
y'all.
There
talking
are some
about.
pretty good.
That light skinned
The
stud.
light skin with the fade.
Yeah,
Yes,
boy, and
exactly.
she be switching it up too. She'll do
And she
swirly
thick.
and then
No, no,
She's
no, no, no,
thick.
no,
she's
no.
so thick
She
with it.
She's
switches
Like,
it up.
thick.
What I'm saying is, y'all will be able to talk to a stud that will never switch it up. That just
No,
wear
I wouldn't
man
do that.
clothes.
Mm.
That
No
got a
heels.
fade.
I don't give
No,
a damn. Why you keep
nothing.
saying fade?
I like women with fades. So I don't trip
No, no,
on
no, no,
that.
no, no. I don't mean like the nice feminine fade. No, no, no. I mean that boosted one.
A
Oh no,
Boosie fade? Oh, nah.
no, not the
I
Gucci
don't
fade.
mean that nice. I don't mean that nice, cute, attractive, like female with waves, like fade. No, I mean the
Okay.
boosted one.
All I
No.
know is I done seen some bad. I done seen some
No,
bad
Okay,
ass
what about
studs.
my cut? The cut I had before these twists. Would you talk to a woman that had that cut?
I
If she
have.
fine in
She
the
had
face,
her.
I am.
Yeah, I have. But the way she had hers cut,
Y'all avoided. You know what
it
she
was like
trying to say.
It was like Nefertiti the way she had
They've
hers
answered
cut.
my
And
question. They will
she's
talk to a
so
stud.
disgusted. She is
She
so
is
I
very
be hor-
disgusted.
disgusting right
I be
now. I
horrified.
know.
I be horrified. Like, what is wrong with
She
you?
is so disgusted by all of this.
All I know is
I'm slick disappointed in y'all. I'm slick disappointed in
studs
that
should
shit.
have boundaries. Like if you a stud and you got a fat ass, why are you gonna sag?
What?
I
I don't even know
seen
what
a
he's talking
stud
about.
sagging.
You know
Cause
what?
And
me and cause
ass was
y'all
like,
said,
wow. I was
y'all
like,
Oh my
said,
God
god!
damn.
y'all said.
Like she got jello.
And then she turned back like this and looked at me like I was like, see, I would have, we could have grew that fade out. She would have had locks and been a whole nother one. I would have killed her.
Something wrong with you. Something's wrong with you.
That's not playing with
Not blue the
So
fade out.
so basically,
me.
they don't care if she look masculine. They
So
will still talk to her.
so you got a perfect point, AM, right? So you led
Oh
into
man.
convince people to want you. Convince people to want you. And Tweet was just talking about that as well, right? What is this deal of making and last page you made it clear to answer your question. I used to tell dudes all the time that I don't date nice guys. Like nice guys, like the good guy who wants to be my boyfriend, and they used to want to take me out, and I'd be like,
Let's go out. Yeah.
I don't date nice guys.
Yeah,
Like
you like them ones be like, what the fuck you doing?
like at one point in my life, like listen, when you ain't a like in my life, yeah, I will hurt your feelings. Like I used to tell dudes that, and as Tweet said, why do you want a woman who's telling you like we not in the same lane?
Because they think a chase is okay, and nowadays most people won't, but a lot of men, but like quote unquote chase.
But what are you chasing?
They crying, laughing.
Yes,
I'm like
crying and laughing. Both of them, they are.
We missed it.
We had to miss it.
No, when you said you don't like nice guys, I said you like the ones to be like, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, like Kevin gave me.
Like get your ass up, let's go.
Like bring that ass over here, girl. Yeah, like,
currently or when you were younger?
When I was younger. Now it's a different, like I'm in a different lane. A different lane. But when I was younger, like I did not like, especially in college, all the nice, easy going, soft spoken guys would like be trying.
Candy, I'm petty. Like, I would have been like, oh, you want a nigga to beat you upside the head? Okay, come here, let me hit you upside, hit you a couple times. That's what I would have been like.
No, it ain't about no hitting.
Times so you want me?
No, like you said, I had a type and they wasn't it. Like I need somebody who with it. Like you can't be
roughneck.
Well, not even like a roughneck, but
I just need like that one that grip the back of your neck and walk up to you. I'm finna
like a pit bull
later.
No, not like that. Not like that. But
what's wrong with y'all?
You know, you may walk up on me out in public and clown me on some stuff that I done got pulled up on about my bad behavior. But I just didn't feel like there's a need. Like I'm not attracted to you, and there's no need to ruin your life because I'm not gonna do what's right. Like. You're nice. I'm not.
I'm not gonna do what's not. I'm not gonna do. I'm gonna dog you out. You don't want to
exactly. So why would you? Why would you be involved? Right? Why would you be involved with somebody that you knew can't handle what you bring to the table? So like, I would tell them you're a nice guy, not my thing. Nice guys just weren't my thing, and I think that's a part of people trying to convince themselves that other people are gonna want them. What do y'all think? Mm-hmm. Y'all ever been? Have y'all ever tried to convince somebody to want you that didn't want you?
Yeah, I've tried. I mean, I got far enough to hit it, but that was it.
That don't mean she liked you.
Huh?
That don't mean she liked you. She just wanted something.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That ain't mean she liked me, but I got far enough to hit it though. That was it.
How long did you hang in there before you realized she didn't like you?
I mean, I knew she didn't like me because I would text her. I would text her. I would text
her. Didn't like me.
Yeah, I knew she didn't like me like that. I'll text her and it take her like I'd say I'll text her good afternoon. It'll take her like all the way up to like 8 or 9 o'clock to text back. Like, hey. Like, oh yeah, I already know what it is. I ain't gonna waste my time, but I'm gonna try to hit though.
But why?
I don't know, the one person I tried, my shot went in, so I can't relate.
I mean, so you've never. I've had my ones where I shot my shot. Shot my shot at the first time, and I was able to go. But I had the ones where I was really being unrealistic, and somehow, some way, I still got the hit.
He said somehow, some way.
Okay. Tweet.
I'm sorry, I didn't forgot the question. I'm laughing at
that. I'm sorry.
Have you ever tried to convince somebody to want you, or has somebody ever tried to convince you to want them?
I guess you can say both ways. Like when you want to be in a relationship with someone and they don't want the relationship, so you try to show them how good of a person you are and what they can be missing out on. So I guess I can say it's probably someone has probably done that at least once, I'm thinking. But yeah, about guys liking me that I don't like, that used to happen all the time. And then, they were like, that's because you're looking for this type of guy when you got somebody right here that's gonna do right by you and all that stuff. And I tried that and then that be cheating. What a minute.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
You gonna cheat on me? I gave you a chance.
That's because you go fight them.
Well, that's a long time ago.
because-
Hey, I only fought him because he hit me first.
He been a dog.
He over there being abused. He like, I'm tired of getting abused.
Stuck when he hit me first.
Oh yeah, that's
JT.
crazy though.
What about you? You've ever tried to convince somebody to like you, or vice versa? Been with a chick that was just waiting on you to say, "Be with me, JT. Be with me."
Nah,
Never.
I wasn't shit growing up. Like I wasn't shit. Like
Well, what about the adult version of you?
Nah, I'm all about energy now. If I don't feel that connection, anything, I'm gonna let you go. I literally have somebody walk by. If I don't feel the energy, the vibe right there, I ain't gonna pursue you. Don't pursue me neither.
Did your light just cut off?
Who mine?
That was creepy, right?
Mine?
Yeah. That was no Chad behind him. It just randomly cut off. I saw that too.
Yeah, and I'm like, what?
I'm like,
Cause I was like, why he darker? And he looked back like, hold on, I'm gonna ask you somebody with you.
No, I'm the only one here. That was creepy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go check your house when you go sleep.
Oh shit.
Well, I can respect the persistence of it. I can respect those people who are like persistent. So back in my day, there was this dude. He tried for like a long time, and I would ignore him. I would like run from him. And he told my sister one time, like, man, tell your mama and daddy your sister be tripping. And it was like a long time. Like, but once I got to know him, I was like, oh, this is a pretty good dude. But again, that was one of them nice dudes. And I was just like, I wasn't feeling nice because, I didn't want no part of nice. And it was just like, it was a constant hounding for like 4 years. And finally I gave in.
Whoa, that's a long time to be hounding somebody.
Oh, people used to hound me.
Oh, people do it all the time. I know this guy. He been trying to date me for about 5-6 years, and I tell him the same thing all the time. I'm not interested.
No,
and he'll slack off for a while, and then he'll come on back.
I had one like that, boy. Finally got her ass too.
You finally got her?
The longest I waited was like 6 months. I'm not gonna keep chasing you. I ain't got time.
If it's chasing, I think they'll, they go off. They want to be with you in some type of way, so they'll go off and do their own thing for a while. Then they just kind of hit you up again to see have they found you at a vulnerable moment. Okay. And it wasn't just like consistently. Yeah, it was like
I've done
not
that
every day 24/7.
No.
Okay, I've done that then. Okay, I've done that. I've done that.
JT, you've never done it. There's never a chick that you slide in her DMs like, "What's up, big head?" At this point, like,
and this is on everything. I have never slid into a woman DM. Never.
Okay.
I don't do that. That shit cheesy. I don't do that.
No, it ain't. That's brave.
You call it brave. I call it cheesy.
So how would you introduce yourself to her if you've seen someone that you were interested?
I don't do the whole social media thing. I don't do that.
So you rather do the public thing?
I'm an old fashioned type of person.
I feel that. I'm the same way. I'd rather do public too.
Too many filters and shit going on nowadays.
I'm gonna do everything.
So you never done a dating site or anything?
Hell no. That's it's pedophiles and sex offenders on there. I'm good with Facebook and Instagram. I'm straight.
At least you got most of their information on dating app. Just go ahead and Google them. Figure out their
women on there. Talking to them. Didn't it be women on there trying to sell their box on them dating sites too? Like, shorty, why are you? This is a dating site. Why are you on here selling yourself?
Last page. I just sometimes try to figure out, where do you find these people?
They on dating sites.
I heard them dating apps with guys be like Them women be off the chain. I've heard that
They
from
on
plenty of guys.
tag, they on POF, they all on there. I don't
Why
even
you
get on
on
And
that
they
there?
be,
stuff. I don't
and
get
they
on
be,
that stuff no more. I ain't been
hold
on
on,
that
hold on,
stuff for
hold on.
years.
And they be, how do they, like, they got in their bio, like, the
They
prices
like,
or some
yeah,
shit? How
they
do they
no, they don't
sell
put
their
the they
body
don't.
on?
So listen. They don't put the pricing in the bio. They would say
Okay.
certain stuff. They be like
Like
50,
what?
they be like 50 roses, 30 minutes, 20
Okay, so
roses.
you know
You
prostitute
know,
language is what you're
I
telling
know
me.
the language.
Have
Yes.
you ain't do
I
this
know the
shit?
language. I'm a man. I know the language.
Yeah,
But
I
I
do.
JT, you know prostitute language too?
Oh, I thought you said if I ever bought something, like hell no, I ain't never bought it.
I ain't never bought.
I
I ain't
was
never
like,
bought none because I mean I never had a
I
desire
thought
or
you was gonna
reason to
ask me
want
if
to
I,
buy none.
ooh.
But
I
I
thought,
do. But
My
yeah,
brother,
I have went on those sites to just see what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
a,
And
wa-
it's some of my
my brother be
friends
telling me
listening
that be
on
happening a
there.
lot on Instagram too.
I
He'll
do.
Yep.
A
And
wise
I
man.
told my brother, if you see a chick on Instagram that's not this is just my opinion. If she's not a celebrity, you don't know where you know her from, and she got thousands of likes and millions of followers, she's probably like some type of escort. And he's like, you
Yep.
think so? So he hit this one girl up, and she hit him back with a price list.
Yeah. There you
And the
go.
funny
I
thing
said,
about it,
I told you she was an escort.
I know I grew up in the environment where I know both sides. I know pimps and I know escorts. I know the language. I know. I literally had a woman hit me up. She was like, what you doing? I was like, nothing. I was like, how may I help you? She was like, I just want to see if you want to go on a date on Harry Hines. I said, boy, my cousin runs lanes over there. She was like, oh, you know the lingo, and blocked me. I was like, girl, get on somewhere.
Yeah, because just like he said, I grew up around pimps and you know what I'm saying, players and you know what I'm saying. I grew up around that stuff. Like that type of stuff is, you know, I ain't gonna say it's in my blood, but it's in me. I have the gift of gab when it come to that. You know what I'm saying? So I know, you know, a trick or you know, them other ones when I see one.
And that's why I don't date nice guys. I know a trick when I see one. So
You said, what the fuck you
you know, so okay. Well, I don't know. I think that people should date who they like. We've talked about it before. Situationships are relationships without titles, right?
Yep.
Without titles. And since all y'all claim y'all ain't been in no situationships.
Oh, I've been in
I
We
situationships.
have.
said we've been in situationships.
I
We just
definitely
said that
have.
they can be detrimental, but they can also be very fun.
doing?
Okay. So to get
She
up
said very fun.
to get out of here, recall, give me your favorite situationship. If you could have it your way and
Mm,
you wanted a situationship back,
mm,
share one of your situationship stories.
mm, mm, mm.
I don't
You
want
got
none of them back, so I'm gonna skip.
so look. My situationship was a woman of age. I ain't gonna be calling y'all older women. I'm gonna just say a woman of age.
Wow.
You know, she was a cougar. She had her own catering business. She ain't want nothing but quality time and good dick. You know what I'm saying? You know,
And she fed you well.
oh yeah, she definitely fed me well. I used to
He
make
like she fed you well.
I used to create arguments
If she
with
was
the
a
main
caterer.
chick. Yeah, I used to create
Yeah.
arguments with the main chick just so I can get over there. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, see, ooh,
Yeah,
ooh,
that's how deep it was, and I dealt
ooh.
with her for like 3 years straight. You know,
Ladies peep
and
that niggas will start an
hey,
argument with you to go to their side bitch house.
Oh, women
yes,
Oh,
should. And we,
Just
I knew
randomly
that
starting an
very
argument with you. He
start
was
argument
going
just so
to
he
your
can
side
leave.
bitch house.
just so a boy can live. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm like 5 minutes away. What
and
you
then we
say?
used to fight.
oh, boy, like, great.
Yeah,
Oh, this,
but yeah,
oh, this kind of shit.
if I had a choice to get that back, oh yeah,
Is she alive?
Look, he reminiscing. Talking about, oh yeah, yeah.
She's still
yeah,
alive.
oh yeah, she's still around. She still look good too.
You know where
Is a
she is, huh?
hips in
Yeah,
good place? Hips in good
I
place.
know where she is, but I ain't with it. You know, in this day and age, in my age now, like you're good, do your thing. It was fun then, you know, But now it'll be nice. But now, like now, I don't want to move backwards. But just the thought
Yes,
of
I
it,
feel
just the
about it.
thought of it is great, though.
Okay, so those memories, right? We get to hold on to our memories. AM, what you got?
I don't want none of them back.
Well, one that makes you like smile, like it was a good time. It was a good experience. You're glad you had it.
If I say it don't matter, probably none of y'all. Y'all listening or watching, none of you. I don't want none of you back. I don't want none of you get delusion or anything else or nothing. I don't want you.
Don't get no ideas.
No ideas. I haven't had that many situations. Unfortunately, I get in relationships with people, or the situationship turns toxic, like real toxic, and I definitely don't want them back. Um, the only thing I would say is I would say I have several situationships that I wish we would have remained as friends and not took it there because I miss them as people. Not in the situationship, but there are a few people that I miss because we had cool connections. And we just said, and I'm not giving any examples because again, I might be watching this shit. We're not gonna do all that. But tweet, what you got?
Um, I guess I can say that I've been in some situations that were fun experience. It wasn't relationships. It wasn't going to be a relationship, but we had fun together. We, you know, nice fun dates, hung out, did different things. I wouldn't want any of them back because I'm in a relationship now. But yeah, that was then. This is
Yeah, I'm dating, so same thing. It's like I don't want none of those back. Y'all good people, I guess.
JT?
I'm with AM. I don't give a damn about them. I mean them past no more. I'm good. It didn't go past the ship in situation, so I'm good. Like
Right, right.
I
That
mean,
ship
shit.
it was a
overturned and crashed.
And the
That
ones that
ship
made me
crashed.
smile, the ones I successfully got out of. So I'm
Wow.
weird. And a few of them watch. And I mean, my phone it'll ding here it'll ding here in a minute. Who you
Yeah,
talking about?
yeah,
I'm gonna say
yeah.
if the
You
Fashion
better
Nova
not be
shoe fit,
talking about
word.
me.
Not of the Fashion Nova shoe fit
Oh,
wear.
shoot, shoot.
Listen, well, yeah, for me, all of my ex relationships are the best situationships when I was having, if I wanted a situationship, because I seem to get along with you people better because didn't have to be committed to you. Everybody could do what they wanted to do.
Yep.
So good times, good experiences. And I tell everybody, I think situationships help people grow. They should be used
Mhm.
to teach you lessons for the future so that when you get into
Trying to give
things
you
that are
words.
serious, you know what not to do. Right. So
Correct.
Yep.
those mistakes that you made in those situations where everybody was doing what they wanted to do or not committed or, doing like last page and starting to fight to get out of the house.
You go
Hey,
eat.
Yeah,
I'm
ouch.
telling you.
But
I do
listen,
that
I
I'm
with
not
got
mad
dinner
at
ready.
you.
Andrew.
What?
Listen, I'm not mad
Trouble
at
be
you. I used
coming
to
for
get
me.
all the way to Houston. Like I used to get like I would make up all kinds of stuff to get where I needed to go.
Houston,
Like
3 hours away from when you lived in Dallas.
I needed a break. I needed a
Ain't no
girls'
fucking way
weekend.
you getting 3 hours away
Child,
from me and I'm not
three
knowing where the fuck you at.
hours. I'm
Mm-mm.
calling up the hour. Where the hell is you at? Like
Oh
what?
no,
Keep
we gonna FaceTime. If it's a girl trip, I need to see the girls.
Yep.
keep
Hey, let me say hey to
calling.
you and the girls.
Keep calling. You like I have this rule when we're in the car, nobody talks on the phone. I don't like people talking on the phone when I'm driving. So
I
you better
know
put your
me.
earpiece in and I better not hear you. But ain't nobody about to call you. I'm driving. Like get off the phone. So yeah, I get it. So
Y'all
It was
mean.
easier to
You
cheat in
are
the 90s.
something else. You
in the
are
It was
something
easy.
'90s,
else.
80s,
AM, get
90s,
the
right?
hell out of here. Leave me alone.
80s?
The hell
God
wrong?
damn.
The 80s.
That's the crack era.
Come on. Damn.
Who was dating in the crack era?
I
I'm
officially
playing.
hate you right now, AM. Okay, I officially hate you.
I'm playing. It was the early 2000s. It was the 99 and the early 2000s.
Not a
Early,
dime in the dude.
Where Cash Money took over.
maybe,
Uh,
maybe, yeah.
Back that ass up, got her in trouble.
This is
That song
season
still
2.
got people getting on the dance floor.
Getting in trouble. This is season 2 of Situationship Talk. This is your girl Candy K. Lynn.
Last page.
AM.
Sweet.
King of the Yellows, JT.
Oh God.
Guys, pay attention. We will get updates out. We will be back for season 3 soon. Until then, good night.
Happy
Peace out.
holidays.
Peace, y'all.
Happy holidays.